host for tonight. My co-host here, Leader George. Leader George is going to be taking us on today's topic. Leader George is a V4 in Royal Q. Leader George, you're welcome. You can take over.
Good evening, all. Good morning, good afternoon. You're all welcome to today's Zoom. We'll be talking about the Bullrun. Because most people want to believe this will be your first ever Bullrun. Or when you heard about the Bullrun, you are not involved yet in cryptocurrency. Okay? So I'll be taking you through what you should be expecting. The things you are not looking, things you are to do, things you should be looking at in this Bullrun. Mainly, the Bullrun is just it's a season in cryptocurrency where coins, major cryptocurrencies do more of increase in their value price than going down. While in the bear market, the direction, the flow is from the top to the as in it will be reducing from the top to bottom. It comes down from the top to down. While in the bull run is from the down to the up. That is just the flow. In the process of this movement, there will still be a drop, a rise, a drop, a rise. But the major movement, the major movement of cryptocurrency flow in the bull season will be upwards. If you do more, you see coins will be more on positive daily. If they want to be any market crash, it will not be a major. It might just be a little retest. It will retrace a little and it will start going up. That is what we experience in the bull season. Most people here have already experienced the bear season. In the bear season, the movement is just downwards. Even if in the process of the downward movement, there will still be sometimes coins will go up and still come down. But the major movement will be downwards. So in the bull season, because most people believe some persons are still using trade settings that can cover 70, 100 to 100%. Okay? In the bull season, most of the coins currently now has already gone down. If you open your charts and you check the one with 1 month's time frame, you will see that most of the coins we are trading now, most of them are already down, very down. So we are now in the bull season. You entering that same point that is very down after you have worked it on your 1 month time frame, and you now set that coin to cover like 70 to 100%. You know that you are just, let's say, you are in business. Let me use the term in business. You are not trading right. You are not doing business right because you are keeping some of your capital you would have used to make more profits. You are keeping it because most of those coins that have dropped throughout the bear season, I don't think they will still do up to -70 or -100 in the bull season. So most of the coins in the last year's bull season, we are always seeing green. We are always seeing green. Those coins will be the movement in the bear. That is why we are called right. It's called bear because the movement of bear is upwards. You know, it's called the bull season. Sorry, it's called bull because the movement of bull is use his horn to carry. If bull wants to attack you, it will take you up. So the movement of the bull is called the bull season is movement will be going up. Whereas the bear wants to hit you, must hit you down. Okay, so that is where they got the name, the bull and the bear season. So for those that have settings that you have projected like so. Okay, let me give for instance now. Let me give for instance. I have one of my downline. I'm handling. I have a downline that I set her account. You understand? Before the boost season, before the Bitcoin halving, so our trade settings was covering 70%. She was using almost $966 to trade one coin. So she's trading three coins, 966 each one. 966 the second one, $966 the third one. So she's trading with almost 76. Okay, she was trading before. Okay, 76 margin. So after the boost season, I found out that most of our coins, because after the sorry, I said this thing. After Bitcoin halving, the lowest, most of those coins, the margin coins they bought was up to the highest there was 40, 50, was 54. I said 76. But I noticed that since after our first buy for our trade is $50. Okay? Yes, $50. Our first buy is 50. Then she now used $20 to buy each of the margin. Okay? Okay. So our first buy is now after Bitcoin halving, I noticed that the 54 the coin started selling those margin calls. And the coin did not drop again to buy that 54. So the highest now currently is around 42. So you see, changes have already started applying on the trades. Our profit has increased because why? I had to go back to improve because of the money that she have reserved. The money she reserved to carry the coins to 76 margins. And the robot is not, the coins are not falling to that percent because we have already started officially the bull season and coins have already started doing well. So what I did is that I did not even bother to tamper with margin configuration. So all I did was to double. I just changed that at first buy from 50 to 100. What it means that if the robot wants to buy her margin calls now, instead of 20, it will be using 40. I did it like that because I know that it will take time before, for this boost season, for those coins to go below 50% if they want to drop. If they want to drop, they are floating percent now. When before Bitcoin halving was around 2021, their floating loss percent return rate was -20. But since after the halving, it has reduced to around -16. And it sold some margin calls, and she has started making profits now. Okay, so this what I said now will bring us to the second part of today's topic, which is what you should know about the bull season. When we started Royal Q, one of the main reasons we loved Royal Q then was that Royal Q, they do check the coins we are adding. At least then it was around 60 coins we had in Binance in Royal Q. So royalty, we are not adding all these anyhow coins then. So we are free to trade. It's very rare then for us to see a coin delisting, as in when we started. So it will also bring us to a very important topic that I would like every one of us to have this knowledge going into this bull season. The coins you are trading. You don't just see anyhow. For me, personally, I'm sharing my knowledge. You don't just see anyhow coins, a new coins that have not stand the test of time, pumping, doing well, and you want to now die inside that coin. Just take if it's 5%, 10% you want to take in that coin, take it and come out. As far you know that that coin is not a fundamental coin, it's not a community coin. We have community coins like Bitcoin, BNB, Ethereum, coins that have backings, they have community, they have people investing in it. What I'm trying to say in a layman's term is that you don't go to the market and buy a goods that will expire soon. You know, when you go to the market to buy goods you say in your shop, there are some things you check out. They have so many products in the market. A wise businessman, a wise trader will check out for the goods he wants to buy to sell in his shop. Some factors, some things you check are the expiring dates of the goods that you want to buy in your shop, to put in your shop. There are some other things you check. Is this goods you are buying, is it a community, is it a community goods? Is it goods that once you buy in your shop, people must come and buy it from you? Or is it you want to go to the market and buy a product that is once in a while people used to buy it? So these are the knowledge you should have. Now in Royal Q has added a lot of coins. You know, most of these coins, when they come to Binance, after they must have gained weight from cross wallets, all these wallets, once they have gained, I don't know how they are now coming into Binance. Binance is now approving so many coins. And what Binance does, once Binance cannot reach the community developers, the owners of these coins, once there's no more activities there, Binance is not getting updates from those developers, the owners of the coins. Binance will delist them. So that is why I said, today I'm going to talk about the coins. There are some coins that they are fundamental. There are some coins that they are known. Binance can never delist Bitcoin. They can never delist Ethereum. They can never delist some of these coins that have stand the test of time. Their communities, they are stronger. They have stand the test of time. There's a coin that did so well, BTCST. That coin did so well. People took profit. They came back inside. The coin was doing well. Until Binance, the owners of the coins, Binance put a warning that there are no more hearing from the developers of this coin, that so they will delist it. Those people that we are not, it will also bring me to a third topic today on about this blue season. There are some persons that they are not online, they are not following crypto, they are not following what is happening, they are not monitoring their business. This is blue season, you know. You can sleep and wake up and be a millionaire in the next morning. You can sleep and wake up and you see that your coins have crashed. There's an article that we shared some time ago on the Zoom that most coins, you see every coins cannot achieve bull run in the same day. A coin can just take from now on, a coin can just stay now and do 200% in the space of 4 hours, that coin has gone 2% and comes down. If you are in that kind of coin, and the kind of coin that can do 200%, it will not be Bitcoin in 2 hours. It will not be BNB that will do that 200% in 2 hours. It's this, all these, to me, we call them shit coins, all these meme coins. They are the coins that can do that 200% in the space of 2 hours. Please, what me I would advise, if you are trading all those kind of coins, please use one shot. If you are too greedy, set your take profits to be higher, so that once the coin pumps, you are out of it. And don't be tempted to see that kind of coins doing where you have taken your 10%, you have taken your 5%, you have taken your 20%. You still want to now go back in. Is that going back in, that greed that used to hook people? Because most of these coins, they will do their bull run in a day. In the space of hours, they have done their bull run. A bull run that, if you see all these regular coins like Bitcoin, they have organic growth growing. Bitcoin can take like 1 year for it to move from this 60 something it is now to 150, 200. It can use like 1 year and be moving small, going down, going up, but it will be moving till it gets to that peak, which projectedly should be like from 1 year plus. But you see, most of these meme coins, they can do their own under 1 day. They can do it under few seconds. You are not online. You are trading with the robot. Don't go and say you start blaming the robot for you to trade a meme coin, and you are not greedy. You not left it in a cycle. As the coin is going to 200%, your robot self will be following the price and be making profits for you. But do you have the margin cost that can cover 200% drop? Do you have margin cost? You that is trading on cycle and you are trading a meme coin, do you have 200% that can cover that coin in case you are not online? Because you are trading on cycle, it can go up 200%, it can fall down 200%. So, what you should be looking at in this bull season? Greed. Greed. Normally, you are going to make profits. You are going to make profits. Some coins will easily do 10% in a day, 5% in a day. We have started seeing them. We have started seeing some coins doing 10% in a day. If you have some coins in the floating loss, your return rate, if you check it daily now, you'll be seeing some improvements. That is, we are in the bull season. Now, it will also bring me to the fourth thing. The fourth thing I will talk today is about taking profits. Important key in trading crypto. You are a trader. You are not an investor. You are a trader. Is taking profits. If I didn't take profits in October 2021 to buy a car and renovated my family house in the village, I wouldn't have achieved those two things in 2022. If I said, my capital that I increased from 550 USDT, my capital, to around $5,000 or $6,000. If I said, this capital, let me still use it. Let me use this capital and be trading to make more profits. The bear season would have put me down. I wouldn't have bought a car or renovated a house. So as a trader, that's why you have royalty. Royalty can still be trading for you and be giving you the profits. take your profits and do your investments. Do your physical investment, buy the lands you want to buy, build the house you want to build, buy the cars you want to buy. There is joy that you are doing the business and you are seeing that we are seeing testimonies. So please, we should start seeing testimonies too. You should start seeing testimonies. Don't say you want to wait until your capital reach 1 million, your profit reach $1 million before you take profit. Most of the ways that are putting money now, they will still take profits. They might not wait till Bitcoin reach the peak. Some investors will wait. Some ways that are traders might not wait. So it's all depending on you. When you have a profit, take it, don't be crazy. You understand? You can leave your capital to be trading. You can take your profits. Okay? So I think that should be the practice. I don't know if Leader Oshari have any experience to share. She can add, then we'll take questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, the judge. I don't really have anything to say. If questions, please. Let's take questions so that we can round up. Do we have questions? Please let's ask questions. Is there anything you would like to know about the bull run? Is there anything um, about your trades, or is there anyone that have um, something to add to it? Can you mute yourself, please? Do you have any question? Sorry about my voice. I have flu, so yeah, that's why. Adex, you're muted. You.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, sorry, I've been talking to Mr. George. About my own Oyakio. Hello?
Go ahead, I can hear you.
Because I didn't see any profits on my page. I mean, on my own page. Since on the 10th April, I have been stopped. And I don't know what to do. If any help.
Okay, so how much capital are you trading with, and how many coins are you trading?
It's 300 USDT.
When did you start trading?
March, last month.
In March.
Yes.
Okay, and how many with $100 you could only cover?
I started with 150. After I had more.
$150.
Yes. After
Okay,
I
how
had
much
money.
is your total capital now?
Now it's 300.
How many coins are you trading?
Is it 70? 70.
Huh?
70.
How many coins are you trading?
That's what I'm saying.
How many?
I said 70.
70.
Yes.
How many coins? How many crypto? How many trades are you trading? How many coins are you trading?
Now
How many coins are you currently trading?
it's 100 and let me tell you.
You see, so this is the problem
138.
now.
It's
This is the problem.
138.
This is the problem now. You are only after profits. You are not after knowledge. I answer you the simplest question of how many coins, how many crypto, how many trades is your robot trading for you? you cannot answer that question. I asked you to attend Zoom today so that you
Yes.
see, you get the knowledge. You always attend Zoom, get the knowledge of the business. In any business you are doing, be it online or offline, knowledge for that business should come first, not the profits. If you we went to school for 5 years, 4 years, 6 years, we were not making profits then, but we are paying school fees. It's after, even after you finish, you go for NYC, you will not, before you, even when you get job, they will put you under probation so that they will teach you, because knowledge should come first. Knowledge should come first. If you cannot answer this question, if I now ask you, okay, how many margin calls are you using? I don't think, what is margin calls? Will you be able to answer me? These are the fundamentals of the business. You don't know them. You have not taken your time that you want to know this business, but you are after your profits that stopped coming in. It's when you know the knowledge. It's when you get the knowledge of the business, you will know what to do, and your profit will start coming in. We have videos, plenty videos about Royal Q. We have different topics on the video. We discussed it live, practical examples. What hidden cause? What will you do when your trade stop making profit for you? When you need to add capital to your business? All these things is the knowledge you will get for your business to improve. It's not a Ponzi scheme. Boyaki is not a Ponzi scheme. It's a business. A business, you give your attention, you get the knowledge. Okay, my robot has stopped trading. What is happening? Is my margin calls off? Okay, my margin calls is on. My robot has bought all my margin. So what next? What will I do? Okay, I need to add more capital to this business. Okay, $200. Okay, let me add $200. Let me increase my margin calls. If you do that, your robot will pick, start buying those margin calls. It did not buy because of your capital has finished. Before you know, the robot has resumed making profits for you. These are the knowledge you need to get first. You rented this robot to work for you for 1 year. That is 12 months, 365 days. Why can't you take 1 month to learn it? Why can't you attend Zoom 2 times in a week? This Zoom we are on now, if you can see, is recorded. After we finish this Zoom today, after we finish this Zoom, it will be uploaded to our YouTube channel that is free for anybody to watch. Why can't you, if you know that you cannot make up with the Zoom, why can't you just watch the Zoom? It's just between 30 minutes to 1 hour. We are done with the Zoom. Why can't you take your time to get this knowledge so that you can do business? You can make profits first. Now, I'm answering you. There are some questions. If you cannot answer this first one, which is just a simple question, to know, it means that you don't know anything about the business.
Yeah.
If you cannot answer how many trades
that is
your
what
robot is trading.
That is what I want to tell you, Mr. George. You know, last time I talked to you, the person that introduced me to the business, he didn't tell me anything. Even me, personally, I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know anything about crypto. What I do before is that I buy USDT and I sell it again. I buy and I sell.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do. I don't use it to trade. I have people that are selling it for me and I buy it. I have someone that is buying it from me. That's all. And this guy introduced this business to me. He didn't tell me anything about it at all. If you remember, I told you all these things before.
Okay.
So now, where the country I am, we work 8 hours. And our time with Nigeria is not the same thing. As I'm talking to you now, as I'm talking to you right now, it is after 12, where everybody has slept already. It's like me, I'm disturbing them. That's it. And the YouTube you are talking about, anyway, I will start watching the YouTube.
Apart from YouTube, we have been on the group and we post videos.
Yes, I tell you.
There's no excuse for this. What you are telling me now, there's no excuse. If you really want to know the business,
That is what I'm saying. You
materials
see,
are plenty.
yes, that is what I'm saying. You see, when you talk to me today, even when I'm supposed to sleep, I have to give myself time. Let me join this room soon today. You see, so I have to create it for myself. Is what I benefit from. I just need
Okay.
more about it. That's
Okay.
it.
So we have, if
Yes.
on the YouTube, on the WhatsApp group, you'll see our YouTube channel. You can go through all the videos, all the knowledge you need to get about this business. You'll see it on the YouTube from the starting. What is going? The last Zoom we had, okay, last 2 Zooms or last 3 Zooms is what is Goyaku. If you watch that Zoom, you at least you should start from there. If you go to our YouTube channel, you see, if you click on, when you click on videos, you see the titles of all the videos. Look for the one they wrote, what is Goyaku. It should be the third one. They upload this one. If you upload this one now, that video should be the fourth video. It should
Okay.
be the fourth video. Watch it. Then you get understanding. So that when you come to make a complaint, or you come to the business to make okay, I want to understand this. There are some basic things you are supposed to know. So that if I say, how many margin calls do you have? You'll be able to answer. Those ones are basic things you should know in the business. It's just like if you're a businessman selling provision store. If they ask you, okay, where you buy your bags of rice that you're selling, you should know now. You should know your business. You should know where you are buying your goods from. These are key questions you should know in the business you are doing.
Of course.
You understand my point?
Yes, yes.
So just go through the videos. Thank you. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you very much, sir.
So do you have more questions?
No, for now.
Okay.
Thank you.
We have questions on the chat box, Leader George.
Yeah. Okay, the first question is from Emmanuel. If I may ask, the most things people talk about when advertising these goods is you don't need to have an experience about trading. But with the explanation ahead tonight, you need a whole lot of experience to even set up the goods. No, we said you don't need to have experience to start Goyaku. Yes, when I started, I don't have experience. When I started Goyaku, I just love people, and I know that I want to do people, and I saw Goyaku. I entered. You don't need experience to start Goyaku, but you need experience as you are on the job. You'll be learning things. You'll be making that time to learn small things. Nobody can tell you that you don't need experience to drive a car. You go to driving school, you learn, you start small, you put learner on the car and you start. You'll be learning small. You understand? So you don't need experience to start. Me, that I'm talking to you today, I do not have any experience. But today, I bought car from Royal Q. I've renovated house from Royal Q. I've done so many things from Royal Q. So for you to start the robot, your upline will set the trade for you. They will give you, your upline will give you video. Your upline will tell you the trade to enter. That is starting. You don't need experience. The person that put you through, that introduced royalty to you, will set up. But it's not the person that will continue running the business for you. The person will not continue running that business for you. The person that set it up for you. It's not left for you to know, okay, I've started this business. Okay, let me watch these videos to know more about this business. So that is it. Thank you. When you start, it's not you that will set it up. Someone will set it up for you. So you don't need experience to start the business, but you will need to get involved in the business as you go in. You can't stay in the business for 1 month, 2 months. You don't know anything about the how to check your profit. You don't know about gas fees. You are in the business for 2 months. It's not Ponzi scheme now. It's not Ponzi scheme. So thank you. We have another question.
Good evening.
Okay, good evening.
My name is Emmanuel.
Okay.
Although I've not still activated the bot yet, I was just being introduced to this Zoom class by a friend to get more insight about what the app is all about before opening. I want to ask a question. Okay, after activating the bot, and for you know how hard the economy is right now, someone who struggle to gather at least like $100 or $150 and use it as a startup capital. Like this, my guy that asked the question that you were asking, how many coins is it trading? Probably it might has been trading on lots of coins and he ran out of capital. And according to what I've been hearing, like this robot doesn't record any losses. So this process whereby his robot had traded a lot of coins and had gone out of capital, and I think I heard you saying he should add up more capital, then his robot is going to pick up. Is there a way $100 can be set, like no matter how many amount of trade it enters, at least per day should still get reasonable profits instead of running out of funds?
Okay. You see, maybe you joined the Zoom late, you understand. When we started the Zoom, the host asked if we have any new prospects, new people coming in, so that we'll do introduction of loyalty. Even if you go to our YouTube channel and watch the introduction, most of these your questions now will be answered. Yes, $100 capital can start. It can start. In a provision store, you rent the shop, you want to do provision, and you have $100. You can start. You can buy bags of pure water to sell. But that is not where your capital should stop you now. You will not sell bag of pure water forever now in the shop. Everybody that starts a business is starting a business to grow. You start pure water today, after 1 month, you are expected to look for capital to start selling bags of rice, start selling cornflakes, sell things. You must not need your trading capital at $100 all through the 1 year. Even if Boyaku gives you 100% all through the 1 year, is it not a good business? Can a bank give you 100% in 1 year? No. So if Boyaku gives you 100% of your $100, is it not 100? Is it not $200? Is it $200 you want to achieve in 1 year? So look at it. So when we say you can start royalty with $100 trade capital, we are not telling you that you should stop. When we say you don't need the experience to start royalty, we are not telling you that you don't need the experience to drive throughout the year. We are only telling you can start like that. You can start and grow. When I started, no experience. When I started, it was $200. And at a point, I was trading with $5,000. So nobody will start and you are not seeing capital. You now leave. Okay, someone starts in March with $100. And we are in April. No sign of him adding capital. $100 can only, if you use $100 to start a trade, it can only accommodate 7 margin calls. It means that crypto is very volatile. It goes up and it comes down. If your $100 can set 7 margin, even if you set your drop percent to be 50%, 2 times 7 is 14. That means your $100 can cover 14% drop. If you now enter a trade and that coin drops by minus 20%, your robot automatically has cost Your robot has stopped trading. It's not that it's trading. Your robot activity has stopped. Your robot will be waiting. You only set your margin cost because of your little capital to cover minus 14 drop. But that coin you are dropping, that coin you are trading has dropped to minus 20. Your robot will not do anything. It will wait until that coins recover. That coin might be in that minus 20 for 2 weeks. It might be in that minus 20. It might go to minus 30 for a month. And in the space of that 2 months, is moving from minus 30 to minus 20, minus 30 to minus 20. That is 10% movement. But your robot will not capture it because your capital is low. Your capital only stop at minus 14%. But the robot has dropped, that coin has dropped to minus 30 in the space of 2 months. And in that space of 2 months, it has been moving from minus 30, it will increase to minus 20. It will come down to minus 30 again, it will increase to minus 20. Your robot is not doing anything because you lack capital. Your capital could only cover minus 14 drop. But if the coins now dropped below minus 14, your robot will just wait. Your robot will wait until that coins come back or until you introduce new capital to open more margin calls. So that is what royalty is all about. You need the knowledge. Okay, why is my robot not making profit for me? Oh, my margin cost could only cover minus 14%, meaning that if this coin drops by 14, buy these 7 margin costs for me. And the coin has dropped to minus 30. Who is to be blamed? Is it the robot? No, it's your capital. You open a provision store and you are selling only bags of water. Customers are coming, they want to buy cornflakes, they want to buy meat, they want to buy milk. You don't have it. Who is to be blamed? Is it the provision business or you? It's you. You started the business. You are supposed to raise more capital for your business. The more capital you have in your business, the more profit you will make in any business you are doing in this life. So when we say $100 can start a trade, we are not saying $100 will carry you all through. Even if you make 100, if royalty gives you 100% in a year of $100, it's 200. Will you be okay with it? So this is the question. If you get the knowledge, you will know how to check. Okay, what is the return rate? What is my capital? What is the percentage my capital can cover? Okay, the return rate has it gone down to what my capital can cover? Do I need to add more margin? Do I need to wait? You will even know why you are not making profits. The first thing is knowledge. You will know why you are not making. But some people are in this business, they don't know why they are not making profits. They are seeing royalty as a positive thing. But if you have this knowledge, it's simple videos. When you come the first time, your offline will set trades for you. It's not left for you to, okay, at your spare time, go through these videos. Know what is happening in that trade. It's the money you invested money. Even if apart from royalty, if you want to invest money in any business, don't you know how the business works? Is any business you just carry your hard-earned money and put without getting knowledge? So we are telling you that your offline will direct you, lead you that first time to start the business, and your business will start. It's not left for you to get more knowledge. The offline will give you videos, offline will give you pictures, offline will give you the voice note. It's not left for you to understand what you invested money in. The business is a good business. It's just like you starting a provision store. So it's good. So I don't know if I've answered your question or if you have more.
Thank you,
Yeah,
leader.
thank you very much.
Um, Thank you so much,
Okay.
leader. I noticed that two more people signified on the chat box that they are new. So
Wait,
I
let
don't
me
know.
just take your questions. Do you want us to start in introduction by almost 9:30?
Just do small now. Just do small introduction. But take questions first and it can just be brief.
Okay. Dan said, I'm currently trading about 2 coins, but one of the coins for about 2 weeks now It kept buying but still no profits. I recently added more margin calls, but still I haven't gotten a dime from it. Now, Dan Emperor, please confirm. I don't know if you're on this
Let
Zoom.
me tell you, I know
Uh,
that person. I know, and that's Dami. Sorry.
okay,
That's
is the
Dami.
person strategy mode on subbing mode?
Without George.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. I know that person. I'm just going to tell you what the issue is, and then I've explained to him before, but maybe you explain since I don't know. So he didn't switch to sub emoji time settlement. His strategy mode is in whole warehouse mode, and it has bought
Okay,
more than 5 modules. So please
okay.
take it.
So let me. So Dan Empire is still the same thing I was saying. It's the same thing I'm saying to Emmanuel. It's the same thing I answered Emmanuel now. That knowledge comes first. It's the same thing I answered the first person that asked question, Mr. Hadex. Knowledge comes first. Knowledge comes first. We are we are here. We do Zoom 2 times weekly. We also paid to record our Zoom so that you get the knowledge. In Royal Q, if you get the introduction, you will see that we do say the robot is being designed to make profits for us, even when crypto is down. When crypto is going down, the robot will buy margin calls so that once there's any reversal, the robot will sell and make profit for you. Only on one condition, your margin calls is more than 5, your margin call is more than 4, and your strategy move is on sub-in real-time settlement. This is not the first time we are saying it on the Zoom. We say it almost every time we do Zoom. If you start the business and you fail to get this knowledge, and you yourself you went to enter trade without using the right settings, you will not get the expected result you are supposed to get. It will delay. When you use a different strategy mode for your trades, all strategy modes have the ways they work. So, Mr. Dan Emperor, yes, you have not made profits yet because of the trades. You will make your profits all at once when the trades sell. So, this your trade, put it on one shot. You have to be patient. You say you are trading 2 coins. If the second trade, the second coin, is it still on whole warehouse mode or is on sub-in? Is it on sub-in mode real-time settlement?
Yeah,
The
it's on,
second coin.
yeah, it's on Subim. Yeah, it's on Subim.
Huh?
Yeah, it's on
Okay.
Subim.
So that one, you should focus, add more capital to that one. Since it's on sub-in, that is the only one you can be getting the sub-sell. That is the only one you can be getting profits even when crypto is down. But the whole warehouse mode, you will only get profit from it when crypto has come up, when that coin has come up, when your return rate is on floating profits. That is when you can get profits from that. That is the strategy you set. It's not you will not blame the robot. Yes, as a pilot and you fail to take instruction, you are flying a plane. You are supposed to go right and you go left. Your time you will reach that destination with it will you will last longer. If you are supposed to use 1 hour, you will use 3 hours. You are not going to blame the plane. You are going to blame yourself for not using the right settings. Royal Q is a semi-robot. We give it instruction. Even full-time robot takes instructions. To leave the semi, Royal Q is a robot. Is an AI robot that we gives it instruction. Anything robot is to make life easy. You give it instruction through this. If you give it a hard instruction, it will delay you. It will give you the result, but it will delay you. So thank you. Okay. Please, some new persons are in the Zoom
Thank you
today.
so much,
Okay,
George.
Samuel. Huh?
Can we just, do the brief introduction? I think the rest messages are just about people stating that they are new. So please, let's just get with the introduction. Just brief introduction, please.
Okay, since you don't have any other question, even if
You can
this
also turn
introduction,
on your camera. Let's
even
see your face, so that we'll be seeing your mouth moving.
okay,
Thank you.
even this introduction we want to do, we have it recorded on the Zoom. What is royal queue? I did a very detailed explanation that even a layman can understand that Zoom. But for because of time now, this is 9:30, I will do a brief explanation. The business is very simple. The business is just like a provision business. You starting a provision store. That is what royalty is all about. The only difference between a provision store and royal queue is that royal queue, the items you'll be trading, they are cryptocurrencies and they are digital assets. They are digital. You can't see them physically. In your provision store, you can go to market to buy bags of rice you want to sell. Physical, you can see them. You bring it to your shop. In royal queue, the robot does not bring it to the robot goes to the market to buy goods. It doesn't bring it to the robot account. It brings it into your shop. Your shop is your exchange. Just like you have your bank that you save your money, you have crypto banks like Binance, Hobby, Bybit, Indodas, Calculate. 6 of them Royalty uses. You can connect any of the 6 of them or all the 6 of them if you have them to your Royalty account. Number one thing about Royalty is that it does not keep your money, your capital. No. So it does not go to the market, buy these goods and bring to the robot. No. It buys everything and keep in your exchange. So it observes the market. The robot is linked to this exchange. And we give it only 2 permissions. Permission number one is for the robot to be able to see the market. See the market, the crypto market in the spot. The market we are talking about now is the spot market. So people will ask, what is spot market? Spot means at a place, one position. That is spot. At a spot, the market means that your shop is in one place. Most of these wallets, most of these exchanges, they have spot. Spot means that nobody loses money in spot. Your value, you can buy a bag of rice today and keep in your spot shop, your market. And the value of the rice can reduce. So the net, we call it the floating net, either net worth. So it's floating. Once you start trading, your capital is floating. Until the robots finish trading, your capital, the capital you are using to trade it, everything is floating. So it's either it's floating in profit or it's floating in loss, but they are not real. Whether it's floating in profit or it's floating in loss, they are not real until the robot makes a sell. And the robot is being programmed to only sell when there's profit. So you see some people saying, I've been in this trade 1 week, 2 weeks, no profit. It's because of the robot cannot sell in loss. Your coins is floating loss, it's floating in negative. The robot cannot sell it. That is why you have not been making profits. You only make profits if the robot buys at that floating loss price, and the price now starts going up. That is when the robot can sell those quantity it bought in floating loss and sell it when they have started retracing. Even before the whole coin will enter floating profit, it will be selling those ones it bought at a cheaper price It will sell them for you and give you profit. That is why pending, if you use the right setting, if you use the right margin settings, and if you use the right strategy mode, which is the sub-in real time settlement. Some people are crying, they are not getting real time profits. They have not gotten profit for 2 weeks, but they forgot that they did not set their strategy mood to give them that real time profit. You don't blame the robot. So this is about the robot. It's very simple. You go to the market, you buy bags of rice to sell. You bring it to your shop. The price of that rice in the market can reduce the next day. What will you do as a businessman? You go back and use your spend money to buy more quantity of that rice at a reduced price. You started your provisions for your bag of rice, maybe you have 1 million capital. Your capital is 1 million. As a wise man using Royal Q, as a wise man in the business, rice business, you don't go to the market and the bag of rice is 50 and you use your 1 million to buy the bags of rice. A businessman don't always go broke. A businessman that have 1 million to start a business might use like 300,000 or 200,000 to buy like 4 bags of rice at start 50-50. When the businessman knows that the value of rice is not is very volatile. You might be in the market, usually you pay for rice at 50,000. Before you even turn back, the value of rice has gone down to 40. That is how volatile cryptocurrency is. That is why we are using AI robot to trade it. So what will the robot do? It has started trading Bitcoin for you. It has started trading BNB for you. It has started trading GRT, Mana for you. Different coin. It has started trading a coin for you. The value now goes down. What will the robot do? It cannot sell. It will not sell to give you profit. It cannot sell in loss. It will wait. If you have spare money, the robot will use from there and buy your margin. Margin cost means you are telling the robot, okay, you started this bag of, you bought the bag of rice at 50,000, 4 bags. You started with 200,000. Volatile means is what I'm explaining. The prices can reduce very fast. Your bag of rice you started with 50,000. Before you stepped out, it has gone down to 40. Before you turn again, it has gone down to 45. Before you turn again, it has gone down to 50. It has increased to 55. Before you turn or bring out money, it has gone down to 25. That is what volatility is. Cryptocurrency is very volatile. That is why we are trading it with Royal Q. So, what will the robot do? It has bought bag of rice for you at 50,000 and the price has gone down to 40. It will use from that your 800,000 that is remaining, your spend money. It will use like, let's say 100,000 or 150 and buy that bag of rice at 40,000 reduced price. Do you know that if the bag of rice now increase to 45, it will sell those ones it bought at 40. You have made big time profits. But someone that the robot drops to 30,000, the robot did not find spare money. The coin drops to 30,000. The price of rice dropped to 30,000. Okay, the person we are able to buy at 40. The businessman was able to buy at 40, but there's no more capital to buy at 30. The price of rice now is selling at 30. The person is saying he has not made profit. How will you make profit? Your products you bought at 50, you bought at 40. You cannot sell them now. As a businessman, you cannot sell those rice. You bought at 30,000, you bought at 40,000, and you bought at 50. But price of rice is selling at 30. What will you do? You cannot make profits that time. You have to wait. If you don't have capital, you have to wait. But Royal Q now introduce something that is optional. If you don't have money, you need money now because your goods that you are selling in your shop is selling at 30,000. You need money to buy. Now you don't have more money to add. So it's either you wait You just be in your shop and wait. The robot will be waiting too. Or you yourself, you introduce someone, your friend, you post about this provision business. They have so many shops. They have so many shops. You can decide to be an agent to rent those shops for Royal Q. If you decide that you want to bring your friends now to rent a shop and start Royal Q business, Royal Q gives you $30 immediately. Now you have capital that you can use to go and buy that bag of rice at that 30,000 cheap. With that, you are taking from here, you are adding to your capital, your robot is making profits for you, so being profits. That is how simple the robot is. That is how simple the business is. You are making profits from your trades. If you decide to make more profits by being an agent, it's optional. You make it, you introduce royalty to someone, the person registers and starts. Royalty gives you $30 immediately, which you can add to your exchange, and your robot will buy the margin calls. So it's very simple. Now, in your shop, in your provision store, you know that you keep money for light fees, you keep money for water and other, those utility fees. In royalty, we have it. We call it gas fees. You can start with as low as 10, as low as 20, as low as 30, as low as 40, as low as 50, depending on your capital. Someone trading with 1,000 can start with 80. Someone trading with 800 can start with $80 as utility fees. You just keep it there. The difference between your provision store and your Royal Q store is that in your provision store, you pay for lights, you buy lights before you even sell. You can even pay for lights and you will not sell in a day. You can even pay for dirty and you will not sell in a day. But in Royal Q, before that, your utility fees, your money, that your gas fee will reduce. The robot must have made profits for you. So immediately the robot makes profit for you. Some fractions should be deducted from that your gas fees. Your gas fee must not get down to $2, except your robot will stop trading until you fuel it. The robot, remember, just like a car. Your fuel is what you are putting. Your fuel will remain standstill until you start driving. You are driving, you are enjoying, you are cruising. That is when your fuel is going down. So the robot is working for you, making profits, and your gas fees is going down. Your gas fees must not finish. It must not get below $2, except your car will stop. The robot will stop trading. So you have to put gas fees, send at least 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, depending on your gas fees. Top it. Top it up. So that is Royal Q. The business is simple. It's very simple. The robot is not making profit for you. You know what to do. You check, how much is price of rice? So now, it has dropped to 30,000. Oh, the money I started with can only cover for rice at 50 and 40, or it cannot cover for 30. So my robot is not trading at 30,000 price. Oh, that's why I'm not making profit. It's simple knowledge. It's simple business knowledge. It's very simple. And robot has not made profit for 1 week. Oh, what is the price of this coin I'm trading in the market? The price has gone down to $2. But I started this coin at $10. And my robot should be able to buy more quantity of this coin at $8, at $6, at $4. Oh, there's no capital for it to buy at $2. That is why I'm not making profits. Okay, let me wait. Okay, while I'm waiting, let me introduce this business to my friends. My friend comes, register, Royalty gives me 30. I carry the 30 and put back. My robot starts buying that coin, that trade at $2. And I'm in the business again of making profits. It's very simple. The business is simple. And now we are in the boost season where you will enjoy it the more. I started Royalty in July 2021 with $200 as my trading capital. After no knowledge, no knowledge. So I was not trading right. Nobody to put me through. But I love the business. I love crypto. So I started with $200. And that 1 week, I did not make, like, it's $0.5 I made. That's my first profit. And I entered floating. My trade went into floating because I did not set up margin calls. I used all my capital to buy the bag of rice, everything. So when bag of rice reduced, my robot was just there. No profit. It was not buying. It was not selling. So nothing happened. No knowledge for me to set. Nobody put me through. So I used all my $200 as first buy amount. So after 1 week, I had to add another $150. After another 2 weeks, I added another $200. So my total capital was around 550. I've started, okay, right. There was no knowledge. So I focused on, I was also doing networking. So most of this capital, I started adding to that my 550, which is what from my pocket. The many capital, I was getting it from being an agent for Royal Q. So if my trades just hang like this, I will put pressure. Market Royal Q. I will get someone. I will get commission from there. I'll bring it. I will withdraw it to my exchange, my Binance, and increase my capital. So with time, we started getting knowledge of how to trade. And after like 3 to 4 months, I bought my first car, Lexus 350. And that October, December, November, after I bought my first car, I started renovation in my family house in the village. So I took profit. This is a business I started in July with zero knowledge, zero experience of trading. So anybody here listening to me, you can also achieve it. It's just for you to have passion. Passion comes first. When you have passion for a business, you will be more available to get knowledge. And once you have passion in a business, and you now have the knowledge for that business, your profit will be coming in like water. In the space of 4 months, I've already increased my capital. My capital has already increased to, I think, 5 or $6,000. So I bought my car. So that is the introduction about Royal Q. This is almost 10 o'clock. We'll take questions. 10 o'clock will end it. So people that missed today, they will not start saying the Zoom is long. They did not come. We are here talking. But for them to just watch a 1 hour, 30 minutes video, they will say it's long. But they can sit and watch a YouTube video. They can sit and watch half a Mayflower and watch it for 1 hour or 2 hours without complaining. But watching a video that you missed because you are busy, that will give you money, knowledge, you are complaining that it's long. I don't understand. I don't understand why are we like that. So anybody that is telling me it's long, I don't reply. If you don't want the knowledge, leave it. If you're asking me why you are not making profits, I'll refer you to the video. So it's either you watch the video or you go and stay with your robot that is not making profits for you. So thank you. Let's take questions.
Thank you so much. Please let's ask questions before we round up. Leader Joe, there's a question on the chat box.
You say?
There's a question on the chat box.
Okay. Is it what is the meaning of volatile? I've answered it now.
Okay, do we have any questions before we can round up, please? Please ask your questions briefly so that we can round up this one.
There's someone I was expecting to answer question, but I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know if she's even in this. She's not in this. Okay. If she comes back, I will still direct her to on Thursday soon. She will attend Thursday soon. Because I
And you
don't know.
can mute yourself and
We
ask.
we paid money for this Zoom. Every leaders paid money so that we can be recording our Zoom. But some persons are still giving us excuses. I cannot attend Zoom. The time is different. I was busy. Okay, what's the video now? What's the recording? They will still come back and say it's too long. So what do you want me to do? I've taken my time to explain your question in the video that you will even understand it better. Because on this video, I will give more examples, more practical examples for you to understand than if I'm answering your question on the chat. Okay, someone said, please, how do I bind 2 points to my, okay. If you go to your royal queue and you select API binds and you click on the point, any of the exchange, at the top, the right-hand side, you will see a play button. Click on it. Royal queue always have the videos on the app. So you see the videos on how to bind the coupon to your royal queue. Thank you. Okay, Chimwaya Sunday. Please, I didn't understand the floating settings. Okay, what I was explaining, the floating crypto, the nature of crypto, that crypto is very volatile. It means it will float loss, it will float profits. So there's nothing like the floating settings is just you setting up your margin calls. Margin calls means you are telling the robot that, okay, this bag of rice has started with $50. When when it's reduced by maybe like 2%, when it reduced to 1.5%, when it reduced to 1.3%, when it reduced to 0.5%, when it reduced to 3.5%, when it reduced to 4%, take $12, take $11, take $15, take $20, take $50, take $40, and buy more. That is what margin configuration is all about. That is the settings. Just telling your robot, okay, at what point when the points is reducing its floating loss, when it's coming down in price, when it's depreciating in price. Okay, at what point will the robot buy more quantity for you? That is what margin calls is. Okay, so there's nothing like floating settings because the coins can float down, it can float up. So thank you. So we have another question. I want to add capital to my existing ones. Since Naira is being delisted from Binance, how do I go about to add more? On our WhatsApp group, where we created a small P2P and channel, chat up your upline. The upline will link you to the group where you, as far you are a Royal Q member, where you can buy USDT and where you can sell USDT. Thank you. So another question. There is no video there. All the remaining ones have videos, but Bitcoin does not have. Okay, maybe you chat up Royal Q support and ask them. Me, I'm not using Bitcoin. And I've not seen, I don't know if the Osher have seen or have the video for Bitcoin. Bitcoin was just added recently.
Binding
So
for
you can
coupon.
check YouTube if you have the video. For me, I don't have it. Eh?
Is it API binding?
Do you have the video?
Is it API binding?
Okay, with time, I believe Royal King will still upload the
Is it
video.
for API?
Yes, API binding for this new coupon that was added.
I do have the
Yes,
video.
API.
On the group. I'll drop it on the group.
So just be patient. Royal King will still add the video, or you go online and search Please, the difference between future trade and spot trades. Uh, we only talk about spot trade and I've explained what spot trade is. Okay, Samuel said I have the video. Please, Samuel, please drop the API binding video for us on the WhatsApp. Please drop the KuCoin API binding on the WhatsApp group. Thank you. So we can share it to the person. Okay, so spot trades, like I explained, is it happens in your at a spot. Nobody loses money in your spot. You buy bags of rice today, you put the bag of rice in your shop. Whether the price goes down, whether it flows down or it flows in profit, whether it flows in loss or it floats in profit, your bag of rice is still physically with you. The quantity is with you. It's only the value that is going down and up. That is spot trading. So when the value goes up, you can sell. When the value goes to come up, then you sell. So nobody loses it. Whereas future trading is like betting, it's like gambling. Bag of rice now, you are putting it in the market square, telling people that this bag of rice will go up. If that value goes down, you have lost the bag of rice. You have lost your capital. That is what future trading is. So we don't do it. We don't lose money. So is there any other question? This is almost 10, so I believe we...
Alright, so I believe we do not have any questions. Thank you so much for coming to today's Zoom. Our Zoom days and time is Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. We're always here Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Same link. It's the same link we use. If you are here, you're just joining us for the first time, you do not have an activated robot, please get back to the person that invited you to this Zoom. They are going to send you a link which you use to register, and from that link you use also to download the app. Please do not go to the Play Store or the App Store to start downloading the Royal QRs. There are fake Royal Q apps on there, so please get the link. First, going to send you a registration link. Use the registration link to register and download the app. Person is going to also guide you on how to activate your robot, and afterwards add you to our WhatsApp group where you can start getting the knowledge and knowing how to properly instruct your robot. It is not a Ponzi scheme, and it is not something that is very hard. It's very easy. All you need to learn is just the basics. Know what margin configuration is and know how to properly instruct your robot, and you are fine. Once you have that knowledge, nobody's going to take it away from you. So thank you so much for coming. We'll see you on Thursday. Good night.